All right, y'all, so I was walking around the office space. Nick just texted me and told me he has a crazy trade with USD SDG. Hold on. All right, Nick, tell me about it.
What's up, bro? Yeah, so I'm currently long on a position right now, USD SGD, and basically this thing really is just taken off. This is the daily chart, so prices, each one of these bars is of course 1 day, but you can see, I'm actually long in this trade on the break of this trend line, so you can see this kind of downward structure that we have in this market right now. Well, when price started breaking out and we broke through this level of resistance, so one of our longer term goals as a company has always been to be able to move into a professional setting or a nice office space to do our work. The online communities services that we offer to traders, as well as the media work that we do for brokers, we have kind of a team behind the scenes that's working really hard to do all of the company side stuff. And I'm super excited to meet up today with Will, who does the content management, and Julie, who does the customer support based stuff, today in our new office space. It's in a really nice little space in Atlanta, Georgia, and I'm super excited to check it out and take you guys along with me to check it out. So the cool thing about my trading style, I had someone ask me recently, they said, Nick, how do you have time to run the business, do all the software developing, all that work, and also trade at the same time? And the answer to that question is actually kind of cool because I do not trade 8 hours a day. I do not trade and sit in front of the screen all day long trading. That would be kind of like scalping, and to me, that's not really my style. I find that I perform best by doing mostly swing trading and a few short-term breakout concepts. So what's kind of cool is that in the Asian session, I can do my swing trading, I can set up my trades, I can look at the charts, do my analysis, take my time, set my orders, right? And then just kind of leave them be. I don't have to check in on them every 20 minutes. And then for my day trading, most of it happens just in the early part of the New York session, so I can kind of get this done, and by the time we do the live stream and I'm done with my trading, I can head out to the office and they don't really kind of overlap. So I can do both at the same time. I run the business side as well as doing the trading.
Yo, what's up, traders and my fellow entrepreneurs? Today is a big day for Nick and the whole entire squad. If you watched the last episode of A Day in the Life of a Full-Time Trader and Entrepreneur, you know that Nick wrote a check for like $5,566.
Okay, so I just went to the bank and I just cut one of the biggest checks that I've ever written in my life for a total of $5,566.29. That's a big amount of money to me.
Well, that check was for the new office, and today we're checking into that new office. Right now I am in the parking building for the new office. It's crazy here. It's so dope. I'm gonna show you around in 3, 2. That's Nick over there. So how are you feeling about this office space, Nick?
Dude, it's crazy.
It's crazy.
How's it going, guys? Today we are here in our brand new office space in Atlanta, Georgia. You can see the really cool view that we spotted here, and this was just kind of a must-have location. We're here and we're moving in. There's a lot of boxes sitting around and things aren't quite ready for filming full-blown, but we did want to just kind of take a chance to say hello. We are here. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be trading in here. We're going to be doing content in here. We're going to be doing customer support in here, building software tools for traders, as well as working for some of the brokerages that we do business for. What we're going to do now is I'm going to quickly give a chance to the rest of our team. We're just a small team for now. A chance to introduce themselves and just say hello. You guys already know me. My name is Nick. I'm our head trader as well as the founder of A1Trading.com.
Hey, my name is William and I am the film editor alongside with the social media manager for A1 Trading. You guys know me as well from other videos, but I do everything that has to do with like film and the social posts.
My name is Julie. Many of you guys may know me from the online community. I do customer relations management and marketing for A1 Trading.
All right, team, so right now we're gonna go grab a bite to eat somewhere and then finish up for the day. We literally were just having a discussion and Nick was like, you should roll that. So we were talking about the Tesla madness that is happening. I mean, it's been happening for like months and it's just so fascinating to look at.
Specifically also like IPOs and like the first kind of times when big companies come out on the market. Like right now, Tesla is of course a super hot topic. Everybody is talking about, you know, Tesla, is it too high? It's up to like, it was trading at $920. It's back down to $730 today. So we're talking about Tesla, we're talking about these hot stocks that are like in the news. Look at this Tesla chart. So we were up like crazy. This movement off of the high, take a look at this, all the way back down in just one day. We're down somewhere around 25% off of the recent high. That's how volatile Tesla is. Think about that. The price is down 25%, a quarter of the entire stock price down in one day. That's how volatile Tesla and these hot stocks that are in the news are moving right now. You guys who trade currencies will know that this happens too in currencies. You might not have 25% movements, but you can have things like, you know, hundreds of pips movement in just a day on something like gold or dollar Canadian or pound dollar, right? When stuff is in the news, it can really, really move and it can really be volatile. The other thing we were talking about, Will, was we were talking about like IPOs. We were talking about like Facebook and when things first come out on the market and how it's like a super hot topic. Sometimes those companies, when they first come out into the news, can act like this. They can have that super volatile, kind of all over the place movements, up 10%, up, you know, down 15%. And that's just one of those things when it comes to stocks. You also see that in Bitcoin, you see it in different markets that are not just currencies.
So Nick,
Yeah.
question.
Yep.
Should I buy Tesla right now?
That's the real question. I think I'm still a bull on Tesla. Like, I love that company and I have been for a long time. We just shot a video. We posted it on the channel about Tesla stock. And today I'm going to be talking about Tesla stock, the ticker symbol being TSLA. There's a very important limit and how I missed out on the big move. And I have no regrets there because that would have been kind of against my plan to take that trade. But I still want to actually be a bull myself on Tesla. I want to own that stock. But I'm going to be waiting for a setup. I'm going to wait for the hype to go away and I'm kind of wait on getting into a Tesla position. So I'm not chasing the price. So one thing right now, going off that Tesla topic, if you guys are familiar or not familiar with a short squeeze, what a short squeeze basically is it's basically when the buyers of a stock, or even it can happen in currencies, when people know, when the buyers know that sellers are trapped at a certain price, sometimes you see something called a short squeeze. What this basically is buyers know that sellers are stuck in a price down here, they're short down here, and as the price starts going up, the shorts are under pressure. They feel pressure because they're still holding their short positions and they don't know what to do, and buyers push the price harder and harder to the upside, squeezing the short sellers out and causing them to have to do a buyback. Meaning that they're short, they have to cover to protect their capital, which causes the price to do what? To go even further up. Right now what we see on Tesla and sometimes what we've seen lately on gold could be argued that it's a short squeeze and that the price might actually be getting floated too high on the basis that, you know, we have a short squeeze going on where sellers are getting punished by buyers who know that they're trapped. That's a very common thing that we see in markets, and sometimes you see it on the other side of things, right? So if you have, let's say that sellers know that buyers are stuck at price here, right? Let's say that X is right here. They bought in at, let's say, $100 a share, or they bought gold at, you know, $1,300 and price shoots further down. Well, there's a lot of buyers that are trapped here, and what do they have to do to get out of their positions? They have to sell, which causes a continued flush to the downside. This is a common practice in markets, and it's something to be careful about, and it's actually something that if you know what you're doing, you can even profit from by trading correctly. On Tesla, very well could be a short squeeze. It totally could be a short squeeze, so like prices going up, maybe it's getting inflated way too much. I think that that's possible, but I wouldn't go selling the stock or shorting the stock just because I have that bias. Because remember, I'm still technically a bull on Tesla. I still like the company. I still want to own the company myself. So I'm not going to try and short it because I believe in it. So if you're a fundamental buyer on gold, for example, and gold is going up, just because it gets really, really high does not necessarily mean you say, okay, I'm gonna short it now because I think it's too high. But you just gotta be careful. You gotta know that if you're a fundamental, and that's the difference between kind of technicals and fundamentals, if you have a fundamental reason to be a buyer on Tesla or gold or on oil, right? If you have a fundamental meaning that you've taken a look at other things rather than just the technicals, and you believe that, you know, based on the direction of consumer habits or the direction of unemployment rate numbers for currencies, right? Those things, if those give you a bias towards long or short, maybe you don't take positions against your fundamental bias, if that makes sense.
That makes sense. What's up, traders? So we got something pretty cool that Nick is going to be unboxing.
Yeah, we did. So our friends over at HYCM, they sent us a little gift box. So we're gonna see what's inside. Let's see what we can find in here.
Man, Christmas is far away and it's already coming, man.
What's inside here? Got some bubble wrap. That's always a good sign. Bubble wrap.
Yeah.
Oh, these are cool.
Wow.
Look at this. Look at that, dude. That is awesome. HYCM mugs. Look at those colors. Nice and red.
Nice.
It does look Christmassy, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Our friends over at HYCM, they sent us this box of mugs. So Julie will get one, and she's not here right now, but Will get one as well. You guys got some mugs, grab your mug, yeah. HYCM is a friend of ours. They sent us these as kind of a sponsored gift, just as a thank you, I guess, for all the work we're doing there. We're kind of working together with them to sponsor their broker. They're a partnered broker with our company. If you guys are interested in HYCM, they basically have a really good platform for traders. Unfortunately, it's for people outside of the US, but you can check them out. There's a link down below in the description if you want to check them out. They offer some tight spreads. They're well regulated. They've been in the game for a long time. So go check out our friends at HYCM. Thank you very much for the cups.
All right, y'all. So I was walking around the office space and Nick just texted me and told me he has a crazy trade with USD STG. Hold on. All right, Nick, tell me about it.
What's up, bro? Yeah, so I'm currently long on a position right now, USD SGD, and basically this thing really is just taken off. This is the daily chart, so prices, each one of these bars is of course one day, but you can see, you know, I'm actually long in this trade on the break of this trend line, so you can see this kind of downward structure that we have in this market right now. Well, when price started breaking out and we broke through this level of resistance here, right, I actually got long on this trade with a decent sized position, but then it started to really take off, and that's where things got interesting. You can see we're still moving. This has been a trade that's been going for a while, but it's mostly just crazy because it's still running. The cool thing is that sometimes every once in a while in the market you get these big winners, and you have the potential for those really nice trades that can really make a difference in your account if you have the kind of stamina or endurance to stay in the trade. So you can see, again, the nothing but green since we got into the trade, which is not actually how it usually goes. Trades are not always that well, you know, they don't go that well every time. But the idea here is that we got long on the break and now we're just seeing the market just continue. You can see my goal with this trade is just to stay in as long as we stay above this 20-period simple moving average. It's super simple. If price keeps going, we stay in the trade longer and we let that long position continue to run. I've got a full video coming on this video or on this chart soon. I'll have you guys a chance to watch the full video in detail, but I just wanted to talk a little bit about that trade and talk about how every once in a while you get those real big winners in the currency market.
All right, Nick, question.
Yep.
Where do I get in?
At this point, man, the trade's already gone. That's it. We just wrapped up our first week here at the office. Things were really exciting. We got a lot of stuff done. It was kind of hectic, but we definitely we got a lot of stuff done and super excited for the next week.